days, we get to have a update from the CEO. This is our wake up to Akana with the spotlight on our CEO. Our CEO, Melissa Boston Atayebi, is a woman who's been in network marketing for over 30 years. She has been able to influence teams in over 46 countries. She's mentored tens of thousands. She has sat on the VIP boards of billion-dollar companies. She is the visionary of Akana and leads us with her vision, expertise, marketing prowess, and stamina, dedication, and true commitment. We love Melissa because she shows us how to live a balanced life, one that includes family and business and faith. And I tell you, becoming close with this visionary has truly changed my life. She was started out as a stranger. She became a mentor. She became a friend, and we consider her now as family. Without any further ado, I want to bring up Melissa Boston Atayebi. Melissa?
Hey, Kathy. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, my goodness. As always, it is just so special jumping on our Monday call, hearing your voice first and foremost, just so graciously welcoming all the callers across the country, and then to give me such an introduction. Oh, my goodness. I just really want to throw it back to you. Appreciate you for everything that you do as our VP of Finance, as one of our top Emerald directors, just getting things done everywhere, even holding it down to customer service. So you're so right. You know, I remember to this day, it's funny how there's certain people you remember the very specific day you meet them, okay? You are one of those people. And it's just amazing to see where our lives are today. And I don't know what we would do without you. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And as always, everyone on the line, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you so much for waking up with Akana this morning. Hey, oh my goodness, November is in full steam ahead. I know there's a lot of exciting things happening this month. I know we have our push for 500 CV so that you can sit at the Ruby Roundtable Christmas extravaganza that we are doing in December. You know, just again, a lot of exciting things, but I do want to make sure, you know, I open up by sharing our mission and the meaning of Akana. You know, at Akana, we believe health, wealth, freedom, and legacy are our birthright. By offering the most life-changing products and an innovative business, we empower people to elevate to their full potential. And the word Akana means in the hands of God. And that is where we are, divinely guided, protected, and positioned for greatness. When you remember, you know, those hands you're in, there's no limit to what you can achieve. And what an exciting achievement last night with that certification. Can we give it up to the crew who that absolutely holds it down each and every time? So first and foremost, thank you, Kathy Weathersby and Dr. Betty. Just simply exceptional, giving insight, education, and really just the inspiration we need to navigate our back office, to see how simple this business, to cover compliance and all the things that you both do so eloquently. And then we had our diamond superstars, Terry Anderson and Willie Mooney. I mean, they came in with the fire, okay, giving us powerful leadership mindset and strategy to help us level up. And I'm telling you what, Terry, it was just special listening to you, you know, just give such an amazing blueprint on how to invite. I mean, that's awesome. So, folks, you really need to give it up to our diamond leader, Terry, because not only did she go out and represent at the Battle of the Blood Types, bringing our A squad to the #1 seat. So great job to the A team. You guys really represented, but it was so special to see her really lead by example, bringing more guests than anybody in the building, okay? And then she taught the same strategy last night. So if you missed that call, oh my goodness, you better get on that call, because then again, we had a chance to wrap it up with Willie, really teaching us how to take our business to the next level. And I'm telling you what, folks, when I think about certification, you know what it does? It shows us what unity, what leadership, and what excellence looks like in motion. And so I'm going to just challenge you to keep that same energy flowing to every single thing we do this week, okay? And so when we think about this morning, I want to really talk about a message too that I actually touched base on last night. And then for those of you who've had a chance to check your email, you've already seen the message from the company. But if you have not checked your email, I encourage you, because there's a special message from me, the CEO, okay? And so this morning, I want to just have just a small message about that, speaking on strength and standards, okay? Because every successful organization has to decide what it will tolerate, okay? And what it will not. At Akana, we've made the decision. We do not tolerate disloyalty, cross-recruiting, or anything that divides our family, period, okay? Our mission is too important, our vision is too clear, and our progress is too powerful to allow distraction or division. We are building something beautiful, a company that heals, that empowers, that prospers together. So if you're in with us, stand strong. Let's lead with integrity. Let's be proud of what we're building, because we are not done. In fact, we are just getting started. So let's keep our focus on our growth, our energy on our impact, and our eyes on the future. In fact, the best is yet to come for Akana. Speaking of best yet to come, there's plenty of announcements that I can announce for this month. And I'm going to start with one that's actually happening right now, because we have our Veterans Day sale. Yes, Veterans Day is tomorrow. And so we want to take this moment and honor all of those who have served our country. Thank you so much for your service. And in honor of our veterans, starting today up through midnight tomorrow, we are hosting our Veterans Day sale at 15% off. So let's honor our heroes and share these savings, okay, over the next 48 hours. In fact, speaking of this week, we have our War Room, okay, November 15th, this Saturday. In fact, we are super excited because you have a chance to step into the locker room with top leaders, top emeralds, top rubies, and guess what? Our top diamonds, Terry Anderson and Willie Mooney, will both be there. And Terry is going to actually have a special session where you can have a moment to really have an opportunity to make sure you're making those phone calls, you're doing the invite process. But if you have any questions, guess what? She's there, okay? So what she taught on Sunday, she'll be there in the building to help each and every one of you facilitate, along with our phenomenal Willie Mooney, who had the second amount of guests at our Battle of the Blood Type. So kudos to both of them, and super excited that they're going to be there from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. For all of those who want to stay late, guess what? Stay late, okay? Let's get it done, and let's get it done. Because I remember, again, when I was going to Eastern Europe and having a chance to work with leaders, and when they would just share some of their strategies, it would be kind of like so simple, because when you think about it, but at the same time, it's so next level, because it's not what we're doing here in the United States. But they would routinely get their teammates all to meet up at hotels, where they would oftentimes just stay for the weekend. And guess what they would do? They would rent out meeting facilities, and those leaders of those teams would sit there and work with their team all the way through midnight, okay, through midnight, just helping them to really get their business going. And for those of them who wanted to make those calls, not only did they make calls to invite people, but during those sessions, they were actually closing sales, getting new customers. They would often leave with a financial game plan that they would say, hey, this weekend, we're going to put $20,000 on the board. And here's what's exciting. You as leaders don't have to go out and rent out hotel rooms, right? Get your team to go to different states. We have our own phenomenal ballroom right here in Chicago. And we're giving our Akana family full access to go ahead and do what's needed to take business to that next level. And so at this new ballroom, guess what? We actually have shut it down exclusively for Akana to come in and get it done. So super, super excited. Hopefully you're going to show up and show out. because what it's also going to do, it's going to give you an opportunity to put your skills to work, to put that practice to work. Because first and foremost, there's an opportunity where we start our Black Friday early on November 21st, and we're going to kick it off not only online with our biggest sales of the year, but we actually have our Black Friday vendor showcase, which means everyone who is a part of the Battle of the Blood Type and those who weren't a part of the Battle of the Blood Type, you want to learn how to get those 18 guests, those 20 guests, to get 50 people to drop in for you. But what's exciting about Friday, first and foremost, it's free for your guests, okay? So they can come in and actually shop Black Friday free, right? And so when they go through the different booths, they're going to actually see our products on display. You know, for those of you who want to just step it up and invite people, we will keep track of who invites the most. We're going to keep track just like we did at the other Battle of the Blood Type. But the difference, again, this particular event, it's actually free for all people to come through. For those of you who want to participate, we want to have our O area, our A area, our V, our AV. That way you guys can really connect with the community, help close these sales. Let's get it done and just have a lot of fun as we're kicking off our Black Friday sales a week early, okay? And then, of course, that next day, we have something truly special. We're calling our Friendsgiving celebration, okay? And that's going to happen on Saturday, November the 22nd. It's going to be from the 12 to 4 window, just like we did at the initial Battle of the Blood Type. The only difference with this, we have just 100 tickets available, and everyone must have a ticket because this is a full plated lunch, okay? Full plated lunch with a Thanksgiving menu and drinks. Oh my goodness, this is going to be epic. We even have a keynote speaker. There's a flyer dropping on this. You're going to want to secure your ticket right on Eventbrite, okay? And you want to make sure you get your friends to secure their tickets as well. And this is going to be a fun chance to come together as family to celebrate with gratitude, with community, and with growth. And so super excited. Again, flyer will drop on that today, okay? And just a few reminders. I want to remind everyone about Save Our Strands. That's happening at 2:30 p.m. Central every Monday. Kathy Weathersby has been holding that down, but super excited. I hear Royaline Wilson is going to be joining our Save Our Strands team in the near future. I'm not sure if it's today or next week, but Royal, we are super honored to have you on this very special call. And I know you're going to bring all the knowledge you've gathered and what you've even shared at the Battle of the Blood Type. I mean, you have really became one of our experts when it comes to saving our strands, okay? Also, too, a reminder, we want you to join our Diamond Factory, every single day. I know tomorrow at 8 a.m. Central is your next opportunity. And with that being said, family, our 2025 vision is clear: health, wealth, freedom, and legacy for every life we touch. We are moving forward and we are not looking back. We've been tested, but guess what? But now we're trusted. We've been refined, and now we're rising. We're going to see you at the top, the very top, the tip top. Let's go out and have an Icona day.